The Lantern That Never Went Out. English Story Level 2. In a quiet fishing town by the sea, there was an old lighthouse that had not been used in many years. Boats no longer depended on it because new technology guided them safely. But inside the lighthouse hung a small lantern that had been burning for over a century. No one knew why it never went out. Some said it was magic. Others said it held the spirit of an old sailor who promised to protect the town forever. Tomas, a curious 12-year-old boy, loved listening to stories about the lantern. His grandfather had been the last keeper of the lighthouse before it closed. Tomas always dreamed of exploring the place, but his parents forbade him. They said it was unsafe and too old. Still, Tomas felt the lighthouse calling to him in a soft, mysterious way. One windy evening, when the sky turned orange and purple, Tomas gathered his courage. He sneaked out of the house and climbed the long path up the cliff. The lighthouse stood tall and lonely, its windows glowing faintly from the lantern inside. When Tomas pushed the old wooden door, it creaked loudly, but it opened. Dust filled the air as he stepped inside. The spiral staircase twisted upward, lit by the warm glow of a lantern above. Tomas climbed slowly, feeling the temperature rise with each step. When he reached the top, he saw the lantern hanging in the center of the room. Its flame was bright and steady, not flickering like normal fire. The air around it shimmered gently as if alive. Suddenly, Tomas heard footsteps behind him. He spun around, but no one was there. Then a deep voice echoed softly, as if carried by the wind. "Who enters my lighthouse?" Tomas froze. The lantern flame stretched upward like a growing shadow. The voice continued, "Do you seek the light or fear the dark?" Tomas swallowed and answered with a trembling voice, "I seek the truth." The lantern's flame calmed and glowed softer. The voice spoke again, telling Tomas that long ago, a sailor named Elias had saved the town from a terrible storm. He promised to protect the people forever. When he died at sea, his spirit returned as a flame that could not die. The lantern became his home, and the lighthouse became his watchtower. Tomas listened with wide eyes. The voice said it had been lonely for many years because no one visited anymore. Tomas felt a pang of sadness. He told the spirit he would return often and keep the lighthouse company. The flame brightened with joy. It promised to watch over Tomas and guide him whenever he was lost. When Tomas left the lighthouse that night, he felt lighter, braver, and deeply connected to the quiet flame. From then on, he visited every week, cleaning the dusty steps and sharing stories with the lantern. The townspeople noticed that the sea became calmer and safer. Boats returned home without trouble and storms avoided the coast. Although no one knew why, Tomas understood. The lantern spirit was happy again, and its warm light spread protection over the entire town. The lighthouse no longer felt forgotten. It had found its new keeper, a boy with a brave heart.